Welcome back to another Drives with Denise. We are back in LA, we're back in our routine, we're on our way to yoga, and other than my ritual of morning stretch, minor yoga movements in between that, I haven't actually been to a class in like 2 weeks because I've been traveling. It's just a lot's been happening. So I'm very excited that I'm on the way now. And I wanted to just hop on camera and tell you guys about the trip to New York and input a few clips because I tried to vlog, but if I'm completely honest, it was a complete surprise for my family that I was also coming. They knew my parents were on their way to visit after 3 years of us not going to visit our family in New York because of the pandemic. My mom was like, don't tell your cousins. Let's try and surprise them. We love surprises. We always surprise each other. A few months ago, my cousin literally took my godchildren to go surprise my parents in Miami. It was amazing. Now we were returning the love and surprising them. Basically, we arrived in New York. I wanted a vlog, but we were honestly visiting family and just being in the moment with them the whole trip. And I didn't really have much content to vlog because we were just in the family's homes and just talking and catching up. We weren't doing much in terms of activities, so there wasn't a lot to vlog. So I thought, you know what, let me just do a Drives with Denise and just input a few of the clips that I have that I did catch on video. So that's what we're gonna do today. My godchildren, 3 of them out of the 4 that I have live in New York, and the last time I saw them was for their baptism. The twins were 3 years old, and Ethan, their baby brother, was 1. And now when I went to go see them, Ethan is 4 years old and the twins are 6. So it's a big change when it comes to like children and that age and that time frame. Like they change so much. I was nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I was honestly praying to the universe that they received me well and that they remembered me, and they did. Oh my god, Ethan's little face. The twins were at school when I got to my cousin's house, so Ethan was the first one that I like saw, and the most welcoming hug and smile. He was so talkative already, like he had just came home from school. So I was like, what'd you do in school today? What did you learn? He's like, let me show you. He takes me over to his book bag, and like we had a whole moment, just him and I was so grateful that he remembered me, you know. And then that made me feel better about seeing the twins a few minutes later when they arrived from school. Their initial approach to me was still welcoming, and I was so grateful about that because, like I said, I was a little nervous because it's been so long and these children change so much, especially between 3 and 6, you know. But being in New York after so much time was a little of a reality check, just because the energy, the environment, the activities, just the atmosphere in New York is very different than here in LA. My lifestyle is very different than my family's lifestyle over there in the East Coast. And I definitely don't think it's a coincidence that it aligns with all the activities that are going on in the cosmos right now, because what's going on in the cosmos heightened all the emotions that being on this trip triggered. For example, the lunar eclipse heightens those shadow sides of our lifestyle, our inner world, our outer world, that need to be brought to the light so that we can shift and transmute them into something that actually benefits our well-being. Because sometimes we get lost without even noticing in routines or cycles that don't benefit us anymore. But because we're creatures of habit, we don't even notice that we're continuously doing the same thing that literally is just keeping us stuck in the same place. So in order for you to like actually break out of that, it takes self-awareness. It takes these kind of moments like the lunar eclipse, these full moons, and the Mercury retrograde that no one really knows what's about, but it's literally doing what it's meant to be doing to our personal life, because it makes you feel uncomfortable. It brings people back, situations back from the past, circumstances back from the past that need to be like rejuvenated, that need to be cleansed, and it's testing our response to them. Will we react? Will we just stay in the same old version of ourselves and keep repeating the cycle, or will we respond like our new self, and will we kind of raise the bar just within our own lives? So that's the test that all these cosmo activities is actually doing for us. And I think that being in New York and experiencing, this old reality in a way that I last remember in this version of myself. I know I'm so far from the version that I was when I last was in New York compared to now. It was definitely a test to see how I responded to certain things, analyzed, and it definitely, in the grand scheme of things, if I look at the bigger picture, was so worth it, and it was so necessary, because it also helped me observe my own self and like the way that I was responding and the way that I was showing up in these certain circumstances was so night and day to like the old version of Denise, that it helped me be proud of the changes that I've made and the work that I've put in to, just like become a better version of myself, whatever that entails. I'm going to speak for myself. I am not used to tooting my own horn, and that's necessary, because acknowledging your own self-growth, acknowledging how far you've come in certain situations, in your life, in your career, in whatever way, is necessary. Like, you should be your biggest fan, because you know how much you've done to get to this point. Only you, really, because even if you've had other people around you, even if you live with other people and they can see here and there the work you put in, no one truly knows how much work you put into like change your perspective or change your lifestyle, heal yourself from past traumas or past circumstances that have hurt you. Like, you're the only one that has been there by your own side through it all. So I think that this trip to New York really like helped me acknowledge how much growth I've experienced throughout the last 3 years. It helped me become extremely more grateful. It helped me ground more appreciation for my own life and my family, and like seeing my family and acknowledging that not everyone has this kind of dynamic in their life to go and visit. Like, when I am in New York, I feel like a Uber, because we go to Manhattan, we visit my dad's side, which is not only in one area. We're in the Upper West Side, then we're in Washington Heights, then we're in El Alto de Manhattan. We're in so many different places to visit all the family. Then we have to travel to Brooklyn to visit my mom's side of the family. And then we have to like go a little deeper, because my cousins have now moved in other areas, the Bronx, Long Island, New Jersey. So it's like we're traveling everywhere to visit everyone, and we're doing this within a week. So imagine, it just ends up being a lot. But I'm so blessed that we have all these people still in our lives, healthy and able to, see and hug and appreciate, in this moment. Absolutely needed trip, but I'm very happy to be back, and I'm very happy to get back in a routine, back to work. We're planning the next drop for my website, so stay tuned for that. We've been cooking a few extra things for this podcast that's coming soon. I did want to launch before my birthday, but I think the universe has bigger plans than I had when it comes to this project, and it's okay, because this is a purpose project, and at the end of the day, I think that's something else I've learned to let go of, is these specific timelines that we put on ourselves. It's so much pressure when we don't need to put that much pressure on ourselves. That's something I'm learning to stop doing, and I think that the universe has continuously showed me that I'm going off their timing and there's nothing I can do about it. As much as we think we can control everything, we really can't. There's something way higher than us actually controlling things. Some people call it God, some people call it the universe, and that's whose time we're on. I'm definitely grounding in that, surrendering and accepting the timeline the universe has for me, because For example, me traveling as much as I've been traveling has definitely proved to me and shown me that I needed these experiences prior to me releasing certain projects, traveling into other places that I've had plans. Like, these experiences needed to come first. I knew why I had to go on this trip before other things come into fruition. And that acceptance and that level of surrender has really taught me a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am also vlogging my day for TikTok, so head over there. I'm sure it's already up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every week. I'm your girl Denise. Mwah, los quiero mucho. It's my birthday month. You know me, you know I'm very big on birthdays. I'm turning 29. We're mourning my 20s. The way that I've learned numerology and the things I've learned about aging, I'm actually completing 29, not turning 29. That's a story for another day. The point is that the theme is mourning my 20s, because I'm basically starting my 30th year, which I'm so excited about. I'm ready for my 30s. I feel like that decade of me being in my 30s is gonna bring so many life-changing experiences. So I am gonna try to vlog whatever I do so you guys can have that content and feel part of it. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Post new videos every week. We're gonna get back on it, I promise. I'm your girl Denise y nos vemos pronto.